Coach, are you able to start with just an update on the injured players or players who, like Zub, left practice early, Sandy?
Yeah, well, Zub, maintenance day. Sanderson skated, briefly, so that's a good sign. I don't know when yet, but at least he's skating, so I think that, that's promising for a return.
Timetable on Forsberg?
Forsberg should be coming along pretty good, I think. Yeah. So maybe ready tomorrow. Not sure. Possibility.
Feel like it's the early 2000s again, with the Battle of Ontario kind of being the big story in hockey right now, with how things ended on Saturday.
Well, I think they're a good team. I think like the league is looking at the incidents, so I think there's not much more I could say about it. I think the league handling it. We'll see what happens.
Are you kind of surprised at how much attention it's been getting?
A surprise with?
How much attention it's been getting?
I shouldn't say surprised. No, not surprised. I mean, but I think it's just a situation. I think Ottawa, Toronto is a rivalry, and brings attention to people.
Related to that game, how important was that production from that line, and what are you seeing from Shane and Tarasenko, obviously, and Ridley?
Well, I think it wasn't just that game. I think they played really well in Detroit, our last game before the break as well. I think since Shane has been back, and then he's played with different people, but I think once that line got together, it seems to be some good chemistry. And what I like about it is that they could score. Like, they have different elements on the line. Like, they can score goals, but also I think all three of them are very responsible away from the puck. So, like, to me, it makes it a line that, as a coach, gives you a lot of flexibility, because some given nights, you're not afraid they can play against the opposition's best line and do a real good job, and also at the same time produce. So it's to me, it's kind of ideal, so they can play anywhere.
What do you need to see more of from Tim? Stützle this morning said that he wasn't happy with his game.
Yeah, I thought that I thought it was a tough game for him the other night. I think he's just sometimes got to understand that he's got to let the game come to him more. I think sometimes he tries to anticipate too much, and instead of just using his instincts and playing, playing within his strength, I think, which is his speed and his skill level. I think when he tries to do too much, to me, he's not as effective.
Parker Kelly got a few shifts with the Norris line there in the third period on Saturday. Are you starting to develop more trust in him defensively, like when game's tight?
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good player away from the puck. I think that's one of his strengths. He's a good penalty killer. So I think with the game being close, trying to use different people, and they cut the bench short a bit. So I think he brings a different dimension than some other people.
Jacques, pourquoi ça semble si difficile de s'exprimer sur le code? Je reviens sur l'incident Riley puis Ridley Gregg. Autant chez les joueurs que dans les autres observateurs, on semble avoir, on ne veut pas se prononcer là-dessus. Y a-t-il une raison pour ça?
Non, je pense pas. Je pense que je sais que moi j'ai dit que j'avais dit samedi soir, puis je pense que c'est la Ligue qui fait son évaluation, puis qui va donner son compte-rendu, soit aujourd'hui ou demain. J'imagine les livres jouent, je pense, demain soir.
Dans le cas de Shane Pinto, c'est quand même un gars qui a raté 41 matchs, puis on avait des appréhensions à savoir s'il serait capable de rattraper le temps perdu. Peux-tu me parler de ce qui fait qu'il est capable justement de jouer à ce rythme-là si...
Je pense que Shane, premièrement, disons, je pense c'est un gars, il s'est entraîné fort. Il a été quand même, il y a eu une bonne période à s'entraîner ici avec notre personnel. Je pense que ça lui a aidé. C'était plutôt une question de timing. Est-ce que tu manques une demi-saison, tu manques un camp d'entraînement? souvent c'est plus difficile sur le point de vue de timing. Puis je pense qu'on l'a vu après avoir joué 2 ou 3 bons premiers matchs à cause de son énergie, de son enthousiasme. Il y a eu comme une baisse de régime, mais je dirais que dans les 3 dernières games, je pense que probablement depuis qu'il s'est joint à un joueur comme Tarasenko, puis Ridley Gregg, je pense que ça lui a aidé aussi parce que ce sont 2 joueurs qui sont quand même très responsables sans la rondelle. Puis ce sont un gars comme Tarasenko a quand même de bonnes habiletés, peut finir les jeux aussi. Donc je pense que ça l'aide beaucoup leur trio.
I think you win more games, you gain more confidence, and probably approach the games with a different mindset. And all teams go through high and lows during the season, and I hope our low was before, and now we like I said before, have more confidence, more abilities to make plays and play the right hockey for 60 minutes, and I think that's the biggest change.
You've been through this before last year in St. Louis, leading up to the trade deadline. What did the experience last year in St. Louis kind of teach you about handling things going into the deadline?
I don't think about it. I think about the game tomorrow. I think about things today, and if you focus on the past and the future too much, you just lose your present time, losing excitement, and being stressed out every time. I might think about it sometimes, but mostly try to set it away and just prepare for coming games.
Have you enjoyed your experience here?
Yeah, it's a good group of guys. I enjoy the guys a lot. They're very fun. I think it's a very tight group, and I always thought it's not about the place. It's more about people surrounding you, and I was fortunate in both St. Louis and Rangers. Was good people around me. Here it's the same thing. A lot of people willing to help. A lot of people offer help, and guys help a lot. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
How did you learn to take that approach? Because sometimes, when you hear your name being floated around, it can be a distraction. Did anybody teach you about trying to focus?
I think the biggest part is don't read the experts online, I don't go online, I don't really read hockey news, and there's many people, there's many opinions, and I know a lot of guys, like to read it, and they just take it very close to themselves, but I think you have to be focused on yourself mostly, and do whatever you can do in your situation, and the rest will take care of.
Have you had
Shane brought a different element of confidence to the team in the locker room and the line?
Yeah, he's a nice guy, very nice guy. I like to talk with him. You can see he plays better every game, have more confidence, get used to the tempo of the game. It's very hard to come back after you miss half of the season, but I think he's doing great, and hopefully he continue.
Have you had any discussions with management regarding your future and
No.
waiving your no-trade clause?
No, it's a question like you guys like to ask. I would like to keep it, behind the doors. And like I said, just focus on the next games and go for it.
Did you change agents too? Is there any chance you can talk about that? Or?
Yeah, I did. Just decision we make with my family, nothing. Not gonna say any bad or good, Just we feel like it's the best for our family, and like I said, that's tough on the side now. The thing has been done, and just move on from it.
Would you be open to all options, including maybe staying in Ottawa beyond this season?
Yeah, when the talk starts, of course we're gonna look at all options. But like I said, you guys like to find something, and there is nothing. So nothing I can give you now. I just focus on the game tomorrow. We have a good game last game, and it's exciting, like you asked before, and just enjoy the moment.
How's the team feeling just after a big win against the Leafs and at this point in the season?
Yeah, great. I mean, it's obviously a great team win. I think everybody played pretty solid, and especially Pinsline was great. So it's awesome, and it's great to see that we can get even better. I mean, our line wasn't good enough, so we can be even better as a team.
One of the things making a lot of headlines is Ridley Gregg. Do you see that as swag? Like, what was the reaction for the team in that moment to his actions?
I mean, I don't really talk about this. I mean, it's not our business right now. It's the league deciding what's going on, and we as a group, we stand behind him, and obviously, that's all I want to say about it.
Yeah, just whenever these teams play, there's emotions involved regardless of physical history. I'm wondering, as players in here, like the fact that how many Leaf fans come into this building for the games here, like does that fuel your fire and the motivation to show well at home in these games?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it was a lot last night, and obviously we wanted to come out and win. and it doesn't really matter who we play. It doesn't matter how many fans from the other team are there. We always want to win, but that especially gives us a little more fire.
Timmy, what do you want to see from your line tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think I just got to be better. I was fumbling the puck a lot, and obviously when you have a week off, I felt like I practiced really well before that, but then I don't know what happened, but I just wasn't playing my game, and yeah, I think I just got to be better and pick off where I left off right before the break.
Josh was saying, like, you never know what you're going to get with Ridley. Like, how would you describe him as a teammate? What's he like as a guy to play with?
Yeah, great teammate. I mean, he really stepped up his game this year. He's playing really hard for us. He goes in the dirty areas too, and I think that line, I mean, they got a lot of contribution from all the guys, and Ritz is great at getting pucks back and getting a forecheck, and then he makes smart plays. So, and Vladdy's a great goal scorer, and Pinsey's just really steady down the middle, and it's really good defensively and is making great plays right now. So, yeah, I think all three guys have been awesome for us since Pins came back, and Ritz has played an outstanding season, and hopefully he can get going.
One more thing about Ridley, he's kind of quiet in the media. What's he like as a personality in terms of being a teammate?
Yeah, he's actually pretty funny. When he gets to know him a little more, it's funny, opens up. But yeah, he's a quiet guy. He's confident in himself, and he knows exactly what he's doing out there. So it's awesome to see a guy like him come in here and battle for a spot and take over like what he did.
Who had the best Super Bowl party on the team yesterday?
Super Bowl, there was only one, so I guess Shabby, yeah.
I know there's multiple. What was the best food then, maybe? So.
Sushi was pretty good, yeah.